Firstly, new haircut, what do you think? Secondly, Burford Golf Club, looking lovely, what do you think? Lastly, the one iron, let's see what I think. Guys, good morning, how are you doing? Welcome back to a brand new video. Simon down here at Burford Golf Club. Got a few lessons this morning before I start working the shop, but I want to do a video on this bad boy again. Now, I've had this for a couple of months. It's been in the bag for a couple of months. It's actually been slightly upgraded, got a new multi-compound line grip on the back of it, so the grip's more expensive than the club itself. The reason I call this a £1 one iron is because this is something you'll probably find in like a garage sale, charity shop, your granddad's garage. Do you know what I mean? So it's got, on its own, holds no value. If you're trying to find this particular one online, you're probably looking at like 20 quid. But for me, it's perfect, and I'll tell you why. Firstly, if you're new, welcome, my name's Simon. I want to compete in long drive next year, so we're definitely trying to get this club head speed up, and something with very little loft, and with having the weight very close to the face, is going to produce a lower ball flight than most. That's why I can't hit rescues or hybrids. As soon as you have a bigger head, that CG launches the ball too high. So when I used this at the YouTube Golf Day, I was a big fan of it, and it was consistent. And also, if I didn't quite catch out in the middle, it didn't go massively off target. So we've had a bit of practice with this. We're going to try and get a new PB. I think 280 is the last time I hit it. I had a big gym session last night, so I'm not feeling great, but my technique with this club is probably better. And yeah, I'll just give you a general talk. We're playing into a few holes in the sim. If you're new, welcome. Please subscribe. Leave this video a like. Let's get it. Okay, what we're going to do, get warmed up. I'm going to hit a few tee shots, see how far I can hit it off the tee, for example, and then well, off the ground and then off the tee, see if there's any difference, because I didn't kind of test that last time. We're down here on the 16th hole at Turnberry, so this is a 4-4-6 par 4. Position's more of the play. That's probably when I'd use this rather than my driver, because even though my driver goes a long way, it doesn't necessarily go the right way. So let's hit a few shots. Get warmed up. 280 is the goal to beat. Distance isn't everything unless you want to compete in long drive. Okay, as I said, leg day the other day, so I'm feeling it a bit, but nice consistent shots off the tee. I'm a bit blocky right, but that is my bad shot. It's better than hook left. So blocky right is normally the bad one. It spins quite a lot, this. I'd probably need it even lower lofted, but the spin I quite like because it means that, again, controllable. If I want to hit a nice little baby fade down the middle, this is a club that I can do it with. Average about 240, 250. And again, because that bunker's at about 260, 270, takes all the danger out for me from taking driver, and hopefully help me score a bit better out on the golf course. Okay, it feels good, feels great off the tee. However, hitting into a slight upslope doesn't necessarily help my distance goal of beating 280 today. So I'm going to put it on the fairway on our long drive range that we have here. Get a flat surface, go at it. I hit 161 ball speed with it, which is great for an iron. Let's see if I can get that up even higher. Get hopefully 300 yards. That's the goal. That's the game plan. Let's go. So then we were on the range and I started opening up a bit. The legs started to ease and I got a bit of feeling back in them, which is nice. Wasn't wincing as much. So obviously goal was 280, and I was fighting the spin. I was trying to hit this like hook draw in there. And obviously I wouldn't play this on the golf course, but the ball doesn't know what it's getting hit by at the end of the day. And lower lofted clubs always go to produce higher ball speed. Hitting out the middle, again, ball speed, and all you need to know when it comes down to distance is launch, spin rate, ball speed. That's it. I actually got this up to 166 ball speed, which I think you'll see the shot in a minute. Unfortunately, didn't get it out there to 280 or even 300. You'll see some of my best shots in a minute with it. But as I said at the start, when it comes down to hitting a golf ball, all you need to know is about ball speed, launch and spin, and that basically is what club fitting is all about realistically. But this club still feels really good out in the middle. Don't get me wrong, you feel it a bit. You definitely feel it a bit when it comes out the toe on the hill. I mean, that is basically technology nowadays, increasing the MOI and the forgiveness and the feel. I think that was one of the best ones. Yeah, 166 ball speed. So that's pretty high. That's driver level, which is more down to obviously my long drive training. But yeah, technology I think nowadays is more down to forgiveness and control and spin rather than the ball speed element of the game. I couldn't quite break the 280 mark with the one iron, and the spin rate was just too high no matter how many hooks I played in there. However, consistency of shot was high. And obviously for me, that is very important, as my dispersion off the tee, especially with the driver, can be quite erratic. So having something that does 240, 250 quite consistently, and when the bad shots aren't great, is very beneficial for myself. So what I'm going to do now is unedited. So I'm going to play like 5 holes or so, put myself 250 from the flag, and I'm just going to hit shots. And if I hit the bad ones, I'm going to keep them in. If I hit good ones, I'll keep it in, and see how many greens and reg, or how far or close we can get to the flag with this from 250 yards out. And yeah. So I set myself up 250 away from a few holes. Sorry about the lighting, my camera's got autofocus on it, but it actually means that you can see the screen better, so we're going to ignore my swing. So this is the first shot. I put myself 250 to 260 away. That was ridiculously close. And don't get me wrong, like being off a mat, indoors, no elements, definitely helps. There's me checking to make sure it's still recording. So would I be this consistent on the golf course? No, it's probably why I'm not on tour. But it's just an easy club to use, especially off the ground. For me anyway, as he spoons it massively right. For me anyway, because it does generate a lot of spin for my club head speed. And it's easy for me to visualize that kind of cut. Now, I would be more accurate with this club than a 3-wood, I would say. Purely because I have to focus more on the sweet spot. Plus, it's going to be shorter than a 3-wood, therefore it's not going to get trapped behind me, which is more of my error when it comes into my golf swing. And I like the look and feel of iron rather than a hybrid or wood. Again, you can see that block right, but that is, if that was a wood, for example, if that was a 3-wood that I just hit there, that would be even further right and probably in the rough, whereas I've actually caught front edge of green. And that's why I quite like this club. That's why I like the 1 pound 1 iron. And it's not, but get imaginative. That's all I say. Get imaginative with your clubs. I want you to have an odd club in the bag that people go, what is that? And you go, oh, this is my one club that I hit from 170. Doesn't matter how much it costs at the end of the day. As long as it keeps doing the job, then make sure that it's in the bag. Lost a bit out of focus here, but again, I'm hitting greens and regulation. I'm more accurate with this club than I am with my wedge, but that obviously doesn't say that much. And again, I like the visualization. I like the shots when I hit with this. As I said, when I played the YouTube Golf Day, I only brought it out the bag twice because I think it was the only 2 times I needed it. But both times it did exactly as I wanted. And for how old it is, it definitely produces, definitely gives me that confidence when I'm standing over the shots. And that's really all you need from a golf club at the end of the day. Bit of confidence, and obviously to produce the shot that is required from it. Guys, there you have it. I was pretty happy with that in terms of like the bad shots being so close to the fairway, or to the target I should say, and the bad shots weren't as bad. Guys, if you like this video, leave it a like. As always, please subscribe if you are new. Catch you guys later.